Okay, this week's episode of Fairy Tail. The first few minutes, I was sitting there completely lost and confused because I could have sworn it felt like I missed like a good 15 minutes of scenes just gone, because last episode it ended with Ultear saying she's gonna kill Rogue, and then this one is just she comes up on Miliana and Jalal and Urza, when they're about to face off, and she comes to say, hey, I was the one that took control of Jalal, I was the one who manipulated everything, you be angry at me, come try to kill me, but to do that you have to survive. And I'm guessing like, okay, wait, she went to Rogue, then she went to Jalal, so she's kind of say goodbye, clean up all of her mess and everything before she, or before she did something unforgivable. And then she just walked away saying, he stopped me from killing Rogue. And at first I think the flashback of Natsu, and she's like, and then I'm thinking, okay, was it that she kept repeating those words that he said to her, and that's what stopped her from killing Rogue? Or was it actually someone that stopped Rogue? It just like, okay. And then even when we went to Loxus helping Wendy with Zirconis, it just like there was no scene introducing that fight beginning. It was just like, no, Loxus is already there and he's already started fighting Zirconis. In fact, it looked like they were already fighting for a good few minutes. And then it went to Cobra versus his rock dragon monster, and it looked like they were barely introducing themselves. Like, who are you? Are you a dragon slayer? Like, I'm Cobra. I'm like, wait, last episode there were scenes of them already fighting. In fact, there was a scene of Cobra being crushed under his foot. But in this one, it looked like they were just barely talking for the first time. It was like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sitting there completely confused and lost, and worried that I think I might have missed an episode, or the wrong episode was uploaded a week early. I have no idea. I was just completely taken aback. But as time went on, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe they're just rushing through a couple of scenes, like completely skipping over some unnecessary filler or unnecessary like connections to last episode, so they can hurry up and end with that powerful scene at the end. Good God, you'll see it in the thumbnail. But yeah, Gray seemingly dies, trying to protect Juvia. He pushes her out of the way, and then at first just a laser go through his chest. And being shonen in Fairy Tail, I'm thinking, he can walk it off. And then 7 more blasts comes in and just goes through all over his body, even through his leg. And I'm like, he might still live. He might still be fine. And then the silhouette in Juvia's eye of just the last laser beam going through his head. That's the one I just sat there in complete like, okay, he's less likely to walk that off. Maybe he could still put a band-aid on it. He'll be fine. But yeah, that was good God, if they actually killed Gray like this, it would be like, oh damn, that's brutal. And it showed a couple scenes of other side characters possibly being killed, and I'm surprised that they didn't give them more of a, yeah, they're dead kind of feeling, more like they got blasted, but maybe they're alive. But with Gray, they definitely went all out with making it look like, yeah, he's dead. And I guess, I don't know if that's a sign of disrespect to the side characters or a sign of respect for Gray. Of like, it's Gray, he's more important, more loved, so killing him stands for a lot more. If we kill side characters, it won't be that important. But I don't know. I mean, even if they're side characters, they're still members of Fairy Tail. I think if they did die, they deserve something then off screen. But yeah, other than that powerful scene, the rest of the episode was just very confusing. I honestly didn't. I was just taken aback, like, whoa. I don't know what's going on. I'm completely lost. And I'm glad that they brought up that flashback here right now, because I forgot to mention this in last episode when Natsu said, we're not going to kill President Rogue because he did nothing wrong. you know, the future Rogue is the one who went onto the wrong path. And I'm looking at all the destruction, and now that I see Gray's death, I'm thinking more of, yeah, he didn't go down the wrong path. He just went off the fucking cliff. You know, he just drove off road and just kept going until there was no road left to drive on. And it's just like, yeah, again, I don't know who was right, Ultear or Natsu. But either way, you know, Ultear doesn't want to do it. She's already committed so many sins. She feels terrible about it. And she says she doesn't deserve to live. And it doesn't seem like she's walking aimlessly. If she wanted to really get rid of some of that sin, she should be helping the fight. So I'm guessing she's going to do something. And knowing her, her ability to kind of reverse time to a certain extent on certain objects, maybe she's going to use some magic that'll somehow bring Gray back. That's why I think that Gray is not dead, even though the scene itself was very traumatic, especially for Juvia. Poor Juvia, I feel bad for her. I mean, for a few seconds, she's in complete shock and just like, and I'm surprised they didn't show the face that she made in the manga. In the manga, her face was just traumatizing. Honestly, you know, Gray's death by itself would make me go, oh, but Juvia's reaction in the manga was just like haunting. And I'm surprised they didn't go too far with that in the anime in today's episode. I'm guessing because it'd be too, like I said, haunting or tormenting for the audience. But I don't know. I would have liked to see that just destroyed face that's still stuck in my mind, even after months and months ago when the manga first came out. This was a good episode, though. It really did build a bunch of suspense, and I actually can't wait till next episode just to see. I'm pretty sure Gray's gonna come back, especially with Ultear feeling bad about everything she was about to do and everything she did before. So I think she's gonna use some kind of time travel magic, because I doubt they're gonna kill Gray like this. It's not gonna be that way. He's probably the most popular character in Fairy Tail. But yeah, it's still, I mean, just that's the ending scene. That was everything for the episode. The rest of the episode, confusing as it was all just built up for the ending scene. But it's still a powerful scene, and that's why I can give this episode a pass. It was a good episode. I liked it, and I can't wait for the next episode. So it did its job. So okay. Until then, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye bye.